Hi guys, my name is Dan. Welcome to a new video. Today we are continuing with our Let's Learn the Track series. So fifth track on the menu is the famous Lime Rock Park. Why famous? Well, it's unavoidable for all the rookie cars and D-licensed cars. So if you find this concept of me driving Mazda MX5, Spec Racer Ford and Barber Skippy interesting, stay tuned. Okay, so without any further delays, the first car we'll be driving around Lime Rock Park is a rookie car Mazda MX5. Lime Rock Park is a 9-turn track with 2.4 kilometers, that is 2.4 kilometers long. So very easy layout to learn. That's why it's present so often in all the rookie and D-class car series. Yeah, it can be interesting to race on it. I must admit, in Skippy, in Spec Racer, I think I had some nice races here, so I cannot say it's all that bad. While I'm talking, I'm trying to get our tires warm, so in Mazda it's so important to really be patient in the first lap or two until the tires are warm enough and you have enough grip. If you push hard in the first lap, you will make a mistake, you will lose the car, and or the possibility to lose the car is great, and you will be punished for your hasty try to be faster sooner than you can. Okay, I think we have a little bit more grip now. We can now concentrate on the track. So going down in fourth gear, I brake a little bit earlier before this shadow, from a 3 down to second gear, third gear, trying to cut the course as much as you can, going on the left side, staying in third, or we will try to, yeah, maybe we can upshift to fourth and then gently go all the way here in fourth. You can also go over the curve, but not too much. We'll try this in next lap. So let's try to do a meaningful lap. At 2 sign, I brake, fourth gear. I'm around 20% on brake. Tail braking, down to third, using the track, going on the right hand side. And now this is important. Try to stay as close as you can to this side so you can again attack here the curb, upshift to fourth. It's still very slippery. Going in fourth, braking here, third, second, maybe too late, attacking the curbs, shortening the chicane. Now going straight here, we'll go to fourth gear, trying to find an apex. I was a little bit late there, but still in Mazda it's very forgiving. So here also very close to the curb, using the track on the right hand side, and that's a really short track, so not a lot to talk about. Let's try to do one more quick lap. So trail braking from the 2 sign in fourth. I presume you can brake later, so that's something you can work on. Here you push, going right, trying to keep the speed and staying as close to the left hand side as you can so you can attack this curb, going full throttle. If you see that you're going to lose the control, you can always lift a little bit, it will correct the car. Third gear. Oh, this was a little bit late, so attacking the curbs, and again third gear. Fourth gear. By judging my lap times, I see I'm losing a lot of time, so this is just for orientation and to give you a quick glance on how the track is composed and what can you and what you can expect from Mazda. Okay, now that we know how the track is composed from driving it in Mazda, we can now concentrate on Ski Barber. Ski Barber is very competitive racing. Really a lot of people are interested in this series, from regular guys like myself to super fast people that really make 2, 3, 4 seconds out of nowhere on any track. So you are left wondering, how can you improve, how can you find that much time? Well, it all starts from driving on the car like this, just exploring and trying how can you improve on each corner. So very helpful is that lap delta once you get a good feeling about the track and the car. So I'll just try to warm up the tires a little bit. Again, full throttle. This is the only place on the track where you can pass just by using slipstream. I was braking by the 2 mark sign. So the 2 sign was my mark for braking, let me phrase it like that. This is the similar stuff like in Mazda, trying to stay as close to the left hand side so I can cut here, going full throttle all the way. It's a little bit more stable than Mazda, so I was not so I didn't need to correct the car. Braking here, 3rd gear, 2nd, over the curbs, using the track as much as I can, trying to shorten the chicane as much as I can. 4th gear. The rear end really is a little bit loose. There is not a lot you can do in setup section on Skippy. So the tire pressures are your best friend, let me say it like that. So 5th gear again, and let's try to do a meaningful lap. So I'll try to brake a little bit later. So here, 4th gear. I'm feeling comfortable. 4th, downshifting to 3rd, trying to cut here as close to the apex as I can. Went a little bit wide there, using the momentum. Yeah, staying on the left hand side, going full throttle. You need to be brave. And then 4th gear. I'll brake here. Yeah, it's too late. So if you brake behind this shadow of the tree, you will end up going a little bit too deep, so that's a mistake. Let us do it one more time. Here you can really go over this curb. It's not a problem in this car. You won't destabilize it. It's really fun to drive. So this is a little bit tricky. You can always correct it because it tends to... Okay, and the last chance to do one solid lap so you can see all these elements combined. So we are braking a little bit more. A little bit more deeper. Now we are going and searching the apex for the apex all the way to the left hand side, all the way to the right hand side, keeping the momentum, the speed, staying here, going over this curve, full throttle, using the left hand side, 4th gear, over this curve, getting our best possible line, 2nd gear, over the curbs in chicane, but not too much, up the hill, 3rd gear, 4th gear, and now we are looking for the apex here, exiting all the way left, staying on the track, 4th gear, and then upshifting to 5th. And this is it, pretty much straightforward. Okay, in the last car will be Spec Racer Ford. I also changed the track configuration to classic, so without the chicane, because it's also run very often in these cars. And it's a little bit tricky with this car, especially because for the chicane it's a no-brainer. You just have to be slow and then quickly through chicane, so you can accelerate as soon as possible. With this car you really need to prepare your acceleration, so lift a little bit, find an apex. You can also go over this curb and then full throttle. Don't go off track. A little bit of brakes and then a little bit on the curb, so not too much. This car doesn't like curbs and doesn't handle them too well. You see, a little bit, maybe trying to avoid them. We'll upshift on 5500 RPM. This is the best way to upshift with this car. So braking, it has to be gradual. Fourth gear, downshifting to third. You need to find an apex here, but this is very important. You keep the momentum. Keeping the momentum, thinking of the next corner, staying on the left hand side. You need to really nail this, because this will give you a lot of time. This is all then a bonus time for you in this section if you did the previous ride. So I'm all the way here on foot on acceleration. So I missed the apex. Now I cannot accelerate as soon as I wanted. This will also translate to the time. So this is again upshifting in fifth gear. I know we can do it a lot better. Corner, because otherwise you won't be as quick as the top guys. So no compromises in such a short track. You really need to be as fast as possible. Okay, so you see how I was late, and then I'm late on this corner, but still managing to nail the apex. Also full throttle. So lifting a little bit, nailing an apex, and then full throttle here. So a little bit of brakes so you can nail it, and then full throttle here using the curbs on the left, like in two previous cars. Now lifting a little bit and then full throttle here. If you do it and practice it a lot, you will find a line where you can really nail it and be full throttle all the way through the corner. Okay, this is a super short video, super short track, short and sweet. You can pass it in these cars within a minute. It of course depends on the layout. I hope you liked it. It's the part 5 of the series, so the previous 4 tracks you can find in the playlist link in the video description below. Guys, thank you for watching, and until the next time, bye.